welcome back. This is Imagine That, the D&D podcast. Today we have Kyle as Game Master, Danny as Baz, and Jose, myself, as Paizo. Let's do this.
So you both wake up in the morning, and everybody's kind of packing up their stuff, getting ready to travel up the mountain. Gwen comes up and says, "Hey, I hope you guys don't mind if I join you today. Looks like I'm kind of curious what's up there too."
Yeah, we can.
Would have been better yesterday, but all right.
We can use an extra set of eyes.
I'm sorry about that. We got off on the wrong page here. I didn't want to come help you guys because honestly, I can't handle spaces like that. The mountains, though,
Claustrophobic.
no
I got
problem. There's way more space to deal with.
you. Yeah,
I almost couldn't handle being on that boat.
I imagine it could have been. Well, he didn't even know what was going on with the Kraken, right? Because he didn't come up at all.
No, it was just a really rocky boat. He thought it was strange.
Trust me, if you had seen what was up there, you probably would have liked being down below better.
Wait, let me get this straight. This guy didn't come up during a Kraken attack? What kind of fucking sleeper?
He's a heavier sleeper than Paizo.
He's a dedicated stowaway, really super dedicated.
Yeah,
I mean, if you didn't want to get seen, you wouldn't.
You didn't want to get caught in the middle of a Kraken attack. You know, not even for a Kraken attack.
Kudos to him for not.
Fighter too.
Kudos to him for not drowning, though.
Right, because I mean, he went down with the ship apparently.
Yeah. But apparently the ship is okay, so fuck it. All right, so we pack up to go up the side of the mountain. I'm taking point.
Okay.
But I'm like keeping my eye on.
Okay,
I'm keeping my eye on Tyr as we go up, like kind of seeing if it becomes like difficult to breathe for him, like if anything like not normal is impeding him going up.
Okay, could you make an insight check?
Okay. Cool. I can do that.
And I'm sharpening my knives.
I got nothing for that.
What do you got?
Insight?
Yep.
7.
Obviously.
Looks as spry as ever.
Well, I mean, like as we go up.
You can't tell what's wrong.
Well, I like as we're going up. I just want like I'm not like trying to focus on him right now, but like if like I want to like just maintain, like keep my eye on the path up, but every now and again just like check and see if like because if it's true that you know what this guy said, if there's something physically or magically keeping humans from going up, then you know we got to figure out what that is. So yeah, but for right now, I guess nothing's going on. So I guess I'm just like Tyr. You feeling anything? Like not like hard of breathing? Anything that's not letting you continue?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
He's got something hard.
God damn it.
He takes a few moments, but then he laughs at your joke.
Hey,
he's
look
laughing
at
so
that.
hard that he finally manages to stand upright. You know, thank you. I'm feeling way better than yesterday.
Wait, what stood upright?
You know, he's he laughs at that too. He
laughs so hard he pops a boner. What the hell, Jose? What the hell?
You know, I want to be clear what this guy is wearing. He's like He-Man. He is like wearing the He-Man.
I figured as much. How does he have any armor at all? Like, how is his armor class not 0?
Well, he's been hit by every single attack thrown at him.
True.
I mean, he does have leather on at least, so.
No, he is so thick. He's got natural armor.
Is that what you count?
I'm made out of biostone and I have shitty armor. Don't give me that.
They say his body might be harder than yours.
Some say.
Some say he still flexes to this day.
God. All right, moving on.
So we're going up this mountain.
Okay, so all of you are traveling up this mountain. Gwen points out to the ocean and says, "Look how far the island spreads out." And you can get a good distance, or you can get a good idea of the distance between the island and the shore. It looks like maybe about, you would guess, 3 miles. But it doesn't seem like all that
to the shore from where we are.
Mm-hmm. And you knew that the mountain you were on was almost a central mountain to the island.
Okay.
So you figured that. So it didn't seem like this island was all that big. but it still was quite a bit of ground if you ever decided to cover it.
All right. How far up are we right now?
You've been walking up the incline for maybe an hour, so you are kind of at a quarter mark of the mountain.
Okay. So we're
Quarter mark.
quarter to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. We're gonna those digging skills are gonna come in handy. We're gonna carve ourselves another cave if we have to rest.
You should be at the top in about half a day.
We'll be stuck there till the morning.
So just be careful.
Right.
So
Yeah, so I'm like, since I'm at the front, I'm like looking out. So I just want to be like on a passive, head on a swivel type of thing.
Right. So what happens is that you come across, as you're on your path, you come across an opening in the cave, not the mountain, but it kind of gives you a better plane to walk across. It's not quite as narrow as the path you were walking at the incline. The incline you were walking at was maybe about 8 feet wide, but this one spreads out a little bit further. But in front of you is a gorge that kind of keeps you from moving.
So there's a gap in the path?
Yes, there is.
Oh, shit.
This gap goes about 6 feet across.
Okay, something we have to jump.
You can jump.
Is there any other? Can I look around, see if there's any other like little thing we can shimmy around?
There are trees around you. Yes.
Oh.
Do you want to make a check too?
Check to what?
I want you to make an investigation check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I was gonna do that anyways. Investigation. Fuck. 4.
Trees and gorge.
Balls.
Can I look around?
Yes.
All right. So, do I roll the same investigation?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Please don't roll
12.
garbage. Better.
Okay, Paizo. You find at the cliff of this gorge, you see a little stake in the ground, and attached to this stake is a piece of rope that hangs off of the edge.
Oh, there used to be a bridge.
And I'm gonna turn to Baz and say, I see a stake and rope.
Okay. Usually.
Gwen says.
He says
Not
what? Oh, a steak. So I look over to where he's pointing at, and I'm guessing there used to be a bridge here. At one point.
Good question.
I mean, you wouldn't know. I mean, you just saw trees in a gorge.
Well, I didn't see the stake in the rope, but I can infer that there was a bridge here and got cut.
Like,
I'm not a dummy.
Well,
you are not even cognizant of this bridge.
Oh my gosh.
Your rolls are your lifeblood.
You're making my intelligence situational.
Your character doesn't match your rolls, sorry. Izo, you see the stake in the ground with ropes attached.
Sound like he's
stake, ropes. I start walking towards it.
You walk towards it. It gets a little bit closer
towards
to
the gorge?
No, towards the stake and the ropes.
Oh,
so
it's not a sentient rope.
So I guess you've walked close enough to it now to where it's right in front of you.
All right. Then I'm gonna say, Baz.
You won Dungeons and Dragons. Congratulations.
I'm gonna yell at Baz. Baz.
Yeah.
Dragon.
I heard you the first time when you called my name. What?
Lizard man. Over here.
Okay.
Tyr and Gwen kind of look at each other and just shrug their elbows and just kind of talk amongst themselves for a bit.
I guess I'm walking over to where he is. Okay, what?
Look down.
Okay, I see it. It's a stake and a rope. There might have been a bridge here. There might not have. I don't know. It's not going to help us now.
All right, good talk.
Okay. And he walks away. Great. So.
And I walk away. Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So these trees Are they like off to the side, or are they like hanging off the rock wall?
They kind of litter the
Over the
ground
gorge?
around the gorge, but yes, and some of those, because they litter around the ground, there are some that border the gorge on both sides.
So there's like a little overhang.
It's not quite just a total flat land. There is vegetation growing on both sides of the gorge.
Do any of those? And there's no other way for us to shimmy across. Like it doesn't look like there's.
Yes, but it looks like it does take a bit of a detour.
What do you mean? There's like a path that goes inwards. Like are the trees like a section of like a forest or something, or?
Oh.
Yeah. You could say that. It's not quite a forest, but if you have a big flatland and trees have managed to grow there, so you have some that are populated every so here and there.
Okay. I just got an idea. Can I do something now?
No.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to go to the rope and stake, and I want to start pulling up the rope.
Okay. You start pulling up the rope, and as you're pulling it, you just keep on pulling it and pulling it and pulling it. It feels so long, but until finally you pull the rest of it up.
How long is the rope?
There's a dead body.
You start measuring the rope, and you would say it's about the length plus half of the gorge.
Okay. I'm gonna call Baz over.
I mean, I'm
Lizard
already
Man.
there. I'm still there. I didn't move.
I'm gonna yell in his face. Lizard Man, here.
I'm standing right next to you.
6 inches from him, and you yell at his face.
I'm right in front of you.
I need your halberd. We tie rope on glaive and throw it across. We can go across with it.
What are you gonna use to strike purchase on the other side? My weapon
brave.
does not go into rock.
Not unless you don't try.
It'll break before that.
Well, let's try.
No, I'm not gonna damage my weapon for a plan that. Your plan is to tie the rope to my
Yes.
glaive and throw it to the other side.
Yes.
At the ground, or I'm better off just throwing you guys.
Are there trees are there trees on the other side?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
the
trees
trees.
on the other side. You're gonna throw it at the tree.
At the tree. If we throw it hard enough, it will sink into the tree, and we can cross.
I have a better idea. I take my axe out of the belt and tie the rope to like the loop, like the little lanyard loop at the end of the axe, and I want to try to find is there any?
Oh wait, if you throw your rope or if you throw the axe and try to get it around a tree,
Yes.
can't you recall it so that way we have
Oh.
wait.
No.
Two that way the rope is since it's
It'll come back to me, and it'll be like, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, we can tie it on whatever over here.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was trying to find it like an overhang, like where there was like a thick branch, where I could throw it up over, and as
you
it
need a
falls
thick branch?
down, and
What's his name?
Absolutely confident that
Oh
they're
my
close enough
God.
trees.
What?
were you about to make a dick joke with thick
No,
branch?
man. I was gonna no.
I heard you about to say tear. I heard
I
you
was
about to say tear.
Wait, what about me?
No. This
tear.
is as the players, not as the characters.
No, this is the players. Tier. We need you to tie this rope onto your body. And not onto your body. We need you to tie this rope onto a tree. Can you do that?
Why can't you do it?
He looks at the rope, and then his hand's shaking. He decides I should probably give this to Gwen to do instead.
Gwen,
You have so many muscles. So useless.
why can't you
Sorry,
do it?
but
This is me as the player. Why can't you do it?
Me as a player as
Yeah,
back?
Danny
You're
asking Jose, why can't you do it?
Oh, because
He doesn't want to?
Character
He's
doesn't
just
give a
lazy?
shit. Yeah, my character doesn't
Well, then get
want
fucked.
to.
You're gonna stay on this side of the gorge. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I came up with the idea. What the hell?
Okay. So what? Okay, hold on. First of all, what is your actual plan here? What are you trying to say? Because what I was trying to do was
if you throw the axe over
Yes.
there and you recall it,
yes,
we can have
it'll loop
two-
around and it'll come back to me.
Exactly, and then we tie it and then we can cross it.
You trying to like a swing, or you're gonna tie it to something else and like shimmy across?
Yeah, shimmy across. Like
I mean-
not like a fucking what? No, not like a swing. We'll shimmy across.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we'll hold on to the rope and we'll cross it.
Okay.
All right, so we're on the same page.
But why? Okay. So tie the fucking rope to the tree.
Yeah. So, what is his name? Glenn?
Gwyn.
Gwyn.
W-Y-N.
Gwyn. Can you tie this rope to a tree?
I got it.
Good.
With much greater confidence than Tyr does, he takes the rope and he goes by the tree. Just let me know when.
Okay. So.
Okay,
yeah, go
lizard
ahead.
man.
Tie
do
away.
your stuff.
So I tie the other end to my axe, and I want to find, like a high part, where there's like an overhanging branch, so that it doesn't just like slide right off. You know what I mean? On the other side.
You want to try to find like a tree that almost hooks.
Yeah. So that when it comes down, I can easily call it back, and then it'll be like, you know, over the branch or whatever.
Okay. Go ahead and make a athletics check.
Okay, don't fuck this up, Baz. $10 plus 7, 17.
17. Okay. So you managed to get onto the tree trunk. You missed the tree branch.
Oh. What?
So right now you managed to get it around the trunk of the tree instead.
Okay. Well.
Because the shot was just a little bit too low.
Oh shit. That was a
But you managed to cross the gorge
difficult
entirely with that.
branch. Okay, so I guess I call it back, and then your plan is to tie the other end again so that it's more secure.
Yes.
Okay. So we do that, I
So
guess.
if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to tie it around this trunk too to give an even ground.
So I take my axe back and I put it in the belt. And so now you guys are gonna cross then?
I think okay, so wait. So is it all set up?
Yeah, the line came back and he tied it like he tied the other end to the tree again so that it's like a more sturdy.
All right. Well,
Right.
then I'm gonna start crossing.
Okay. You are currently crossing the gorge, I guess. How are you doing this?
Well, I'm holding onto the ropes.
You're just kind of like shimmying along the ropes as you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Oh boy.
Do I make you make a check?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm scared to say anything because
You decide.
Go ahead and make a check.
Oh
What am I making a check for?
Make an athletics check.
my gosh.
Oh, that's good. My
I'm-
athletics pretty high.
I'm getting out my rope. My regular rope.
Sure.
50 feet of it.
Alright, athletics.
And I'm making like a grabbable knot at the end,
Okay, so athletics
probably with the axe as well.
plus. Do I include my
axe.
proficiency bonus for skill checks?
No, I don't believe so. I think it's
Okay,
just
okay,
if you have a proficiency towards that specific ability.
I do actually.
Okay, then yeah, add that.
Towards athletics.
Towards athletics.
Yeah, I have proficiency in acrobatics, athletics, insight,
Cool.
persuasion, and stealth.
Shit, dog, you can tightrope across this probably. Go ahead and roll.
So let me see. Let's do 18.
Yeah, you get across. The rope seems sturdy enough that you were able to get across it without very much difficulty.
God, Tyr's gonna fall off this fucking rope.
Oh man.
With
No,
his
you know
life.
what? Because I just thought about this. Boz weighs 300 pounds. I don't think that rope can hold him. So I may have to go take the detour.
Well, we won't know till you try.
I'm not gonna try. Definitely not gonna let Tyr try. Because if he couldn't tie a rope to a fucking tree, he's gonna fall off this rope and splatter all over the ground. So,
Alright,
but,
well
okay,
then at least let Gwen
this-
get over.
If Gwen wants to try to get over, he can do that. You know what?
Gwen,
This is what I want to do. I'm gonna tie my rope to him first, just to be safe. Until he makes it over, then I'll tell him to untie it. But I'll tie my rope to it. I'll hand like an end of it to Tyr, and I'll say if you want to. Well, first I want to see if he wants to try and cross the way Paizo did.
yeah, I told you I'm fine, man. I can take care of it.
So no, I'm talking to Gwen.
Okay. Gwen,
If is he gonna try to do it the way Paizo did?
Gwen seems confident. He says, "Yeah, this is no problem. I've done this many times in my days."
All right, just in case, I'm gonna tie this rope to you. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead and ahead. What's
Okay.
it for?
Just in case you fall.
Style, apparently.
Just in case you fall.
Is this like a hot new style where you're from?
No. This is a safety thing.
This is what men and women do when they're together?
No, what? What?
Wait,
I'm
what?
tying it to Gwyn. I'm tying it to Gwyn, like around his waist, so that if he falls off the rope, I can catch him.
right. I'm kidding, man.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be clear to make sure I'm not tying it to Tyr. that would be weird. It's like I'm gonna tie this rope to you. We're bonded for life now. Is that cool? No, I'm not doing that. Okay.
Okay. So Gwen ties around it, no problem. He gives you the thumbs up.
All right. Go ahead.
So he goes over and he's going to get across. He actually does it no problem. He is actually pretty impressive. He gets across with almost no hesitation.
So Gwyn. Oh wait,
But Gwen
his hand
Gwen
is shaking
somebody who
then.
can get across easily.
Wait, you said okay. So you said okay. So I'm gonna turn to him real quick and I'll be like, your hand was shaking earlier.
I don't know what you mean.
Do you feel? I saw it, man.
No.
This could be. Look, I have to know for sure because if whatever that eccentric weirdo put in that cave is something magical and it's something that is actually not letting humans cross, then I'm not gonna let you on this rope because you're gonna fall straight down. I've seen this before.
He starts to walk past you towards the ropes that you've created.
Like as I'm asking him, I want to like do an insight check on him to make sure
Sure,
he's
go ahead.
really okay. 16.
You can tell he is not in the best of shape.
Okay.
He was lying through his teeth when he said that he was feeling better.
Okay. You said before that you didn't want to die here on this island. This is not a personal knock against you. This island does something to humans.
He crosses his arm and he talks to you. He says, "I have been the second up in the Legion of the Silver Lance.
I
There is
understand
no
that.
reason I should not be able to cross this gorge.
There
There's
shouldn't.
no reason I should not have been able to do as I have against those skeletons and against that spider."
There should not have been. And if this island is really doing something to humans, apparently only to humans because Gwyn crossed fine and Paizo seemed to manage okay, then this is not in your best interest to do this. We'll try to find another way.
I start yelling over. Hey, you guys hurry up!
I want a persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say make a persuasion check against them.
Okay. 14 plus 5, so 19.
So he lets his arm down and he says, so, okay. What do we do then? Do we really have any other choice? This detour could take us who knows how long. Days. And we need to get back. We need to report what we found. We need to tell them of what's happened. And we don't know what's down there.
I'm aware. This is
So, no,
my
I don't
expedition.
think, like, they're already crossed. If they're already crossed, then how... Are they going to come with us? Or is it just going to be us?
so this the trees that we can see, it's like a bona fide detour. Like it doesn't merge back into the path at all.
What you're looking at? Okay, let me describe this a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe I didn't understand what the scene looked like.
Flatland, but as you kind of go off to the edge to the right, it starts to go at a decline into a more flatter area where the gorge ends. But at the end of that is an assortment of trees in an almost forest area. Like you can tell it's a forest. But it is so far down that you estimate that it would take you another week to be able to travel that.
Oh, to get through that.
No, I shouldn't say a week because it's not a very big island. I would say maybe a day.
But yeah, it would still be a substantial detour.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to shout over to Paizo and be like, can you see anything up there, where you're on your side? Take a couple steps up in that direction, but be careful. See what you see. I'm telling this to Paizo.
What?
Oh my god. I'm saying it to Gwen then.
Hey, Gwen. I think he's saying something.
Gwen says, "There's something wrong," and
What?
Paizo, you and Gwen can both hear the padding of something very quickly on that side of the gorge.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Paizo, I don't think we should be here.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
The rope is still tied to Gwen, right?
Yes, he's on the other side of the gorge now. The rope's still tied to him.
I'm gonna yell out who's there.
There's no response.
Who's there?
In fact, there's no response. You hear the movement stop though.
Damn, I wish I had command. I wish I had command. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can I okay, Gwen. Go back the other side.
You'd be left alone here.
We'll get him.
Don't worry about it.
We'll get him after.
He can't hear you.
It's only 6 feet, right? Or how big is the gorge? It's not
really that far.
It's not like a canyon.
It's not like you'd have to be a Super Saiyan to jump across it.
Yeah, like I could probably jump it, but then Tyr would be here, and if he tried to jump it, he'd probably fall straight down.
All right. Well, going back to this.
So if Gwen is gonna be able to.
I didn't mean to do this, but I literally made this an escort mission. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
All right.
It's all role playing.
I'm gonna say. I'm
gonna tell Gwen to tie the rope to Paizo, and because I saw how easily he was able to cross. I saw how easily he was able to cross.
I'm not sure what you're doing, but I'll take care of it. He goes towards you, but then he's
Paizo, let him tie the rope to you.
I'm not letting that rope put on me.
Oh, come on.
He turns back towards you.
Can I persuade him?
Shrugging his shoulder. You're gonna force a persuasion on another player? Sure, go for it.
Yeah. He was doing it to me, so I'm gonna make him contest this shit.
Go for it.
How do I go against?
Just roll a d20 and we're basically rolling off on a persuasion roll.
Okay, so let's do this. Persuasion.
Your charisma is shit, so.
Oh shit! He's freaking using you to your advantage.
Okay, so persuasion.
Shit.
Persuasion. All right, persuasion. Come on. Shit.
What'd you get?
I got a 5.
So I got a 14.
Fine. Put the rope on me.
Like even if begrudgingly, I'll take that.
Okay.
Gwen, come back over.
Gwen comes a little bit slower towards you, but he gives you the rope and says, "Why don't you just tie it on yourself?"
Yeah.
Okay, so I tie it on myself.
More comfortable.
And do I have anything that I can use to make fire?
There's tons of trees around.
Oh yeah, my cooking utensils. I can make. Okay, so I wanna light a tree on fire.
Just a tree? Just a big full tree?
Yes.
Aren't you supposed to be protecting nature?
Well,
you're committing arsony.
I'm gonna light a tree on fire.
Sure. You light it with what?
With my cooking utensils.
Okay.
With your
you
pan?
smack it with your cooking utensils. Your pan. You smack your pan on the tree.
Well, I mean, I can create sparks using.
Yeah, but sparks don't make a fire.
Well, you know what?
Remember, you didn't cook the weasel. You just put it in your pan.
Yeah, but that's not my only cooking utensil.
Do you have something that can make fire? Like, I have a tinderbox that can make fire.
No, I don't have something like
Are
that.
you ready to try and toss that over to it? Oh, sorry, I'm not participating.
Does Gwen have anything that? Oh, he's already across, right?
Yeah,
What-
Gwen's across right now.
Okay.
He tied the rope to you, or he gave you the rope to tie yourself to.
What do you want to do, Paizo?
I'm gonna cross.
I'm gonna ask him if he wants to set a thing on fire. I'll throw him a torch if he wants it.
All right, so hey, I want to
what are you
burn down
thinking?
the forest so we can find out what's really here.
You want to burn down the forest?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very logical to me, and I don't think.
I mean, you can go for it.
We should burn down
You know
the
what?
forest.
No, because I
I heard something.
I know
growling.
deities. I know deities from my training, and if there's some kind of nature deity that's protecting this island, and we set that forest on fire, that shit's gonna mess us up.
We should burn down the forest. It's not gonna burn the whole island.
No, I know, but even a patch of grass that is burned can be.
Look,
Oh,
people
man.
shit in the forest all the time. Let's just burn it.
How do you know? You're the only one on this island.
I shit in this forest all the time.
He's saying that as he's the one. He's the person that's doing this. Oh man,
There's something not right here.
I'm gonna regret this.
Oh, you doing it?
Don't set a whole lot. Find a tree that's isolated.
All right, deal.
Okay, I'm gonna throw him a torch
All right, cool.
with like a section of the tinderbox, like just so that he can like make a
I think
to light it.
I think because the gorge isn't that big, you can throw it no problem without
A
you're not
lit-
really
a lit torch,
you're not
or-
really trying to- Oh, a lit torch? I thought
No,
you were-
no,
I thought
that's
you
a-
were burning the box.
I was just gonna throw him the tinderbox and a torch, cause I have 10 of them. So
Okay. Well, I don't. If the torch is unlit, then and the tinderbox is there, I don't think you need to make a check because you're just throwing it across the gorge.
Yeah.
You're not really aiming for something
Mhm.
as critical as a branch.
yeah.
All right.
So you managed to get the tinderbox and the torch over to him, and Paizo, you managed to grab it.
So what
Okay.
what about the thing? The thing that's there, is it is the thing like continuing on, or
You haven't sensed any movement since before you were conversing.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Hold
Can I
on.
light the torch now?
as he's doing that, I want to do divine sense again.
You don't sense it as undead or fiendish.
Shit. Okay. Celestial?
All right, so can I light the torch? Did I light the
I
torch?
don't know.
Do it.
Can you?
Do it.
All right, so I light the torch.
You like the
and
torch?
I want to set everything but the tree that I have the rope tied to on fire.
Don't.
Okay, all
Why?
these trees are about. These trees are not like that close to each other. They're about 10 feet, 20 feet apart from each other. So does that mean you're running to every single tree to go light them on fire?
Yes. I have a
Okay.
speed of 40, so I can move 40 feet at a time.
Gotcha.
Rope
so
is still
you're
tied to you, by the way. You only have 50 feet of slack.
You are burning these trees, and as the fire spreads, you hear the movement again.
Oh shit!
And
I immediately
from the other
regret this
side
decision.
of the mountain, you see two panthers. But the two panthers seem scared of all the fire around,
Oh,
and they
man.
decide to retreat for the meantime.
Did that sound like? Does that sound like what he heard before? I guess I can't ask, so I don't know.
That was what it was.
Oh, okay. Great.
All right,
You just
in
killed
that-
their
in-
home.
In that case, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna yell over to Baz. We're good. We should cross now.
How? Okay. How far is the? Like has the
Can
fire spread?
Well, the fire can only makes it down to the grass before it kind of quickly dissipates because
Okay.
it doesn't have enough to really catch.
Okay, good.
So you have patches of burnt grass
Okay.
circulating the tree, but past that, nothing.
Great. I don't have to use my cold breath to
Really,
put it out.
panthers were scared, The Panthers were scared of the fire that was surrounding all the trees that he was burning.
Okay, great.
All right, so I'm gonna
Is that
I'm gonna
so?
tell-
That patch of trees is not connected to the one that we see on our side.
No, he did.
Yeah.
He deliberately decided not to burn the tree that had the rope on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell at Gwen and Baz and what's his name again? Terry?
Just Tier, man.
Tier.
Not a difficult.
I'm gonna yell
name.
at them. Gwen should come back over. Baz, you should throw Tier.
That was my next.
Well, Gwen is actually still there, so Tyr.
Oh,
Tyr,
Gwen, I didn't see you. My bad.
It's you know, you're
Oh,
tall. I'm short. I get it.
He didn't come back
Alright.
to our side.
No, he
I
didn't.
I guess he was midway.
No, he never crossed.
Oh yeah,
He never.
he stayed. He stayed there with Paizo.
You told him to do that, but then you said that you wanted to use the tinderbox and.
Oh, okay.
torch
So
the
he
light
decided to
forest.
stay to see.
Because he was tying the rope over Paizo last time.
It's 6 feet. Okay, now I'm gonna tell Paizo to untie the rope,
All right, so I untie the rope.
and I pull it back, and I'm gonna tell Tyr to tie it on himself, and then I'm gonna tie the other side to the tree.
Okay, what's your plan here?
If you really want to get across there, I'll help you jump. I'll throw you. It's only 6 feet.
You're gonna throw me?
It's only 6 feet.
Who's gonna catch me?
You're gonna land on the other side.
Yeah, but who's gonna catch me?
It's only 6 feet.
Hopefully.
It's only 6 feet, right?
You're
So you-
throwing
I'm
me.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
yell.
but
I'm gonna yell out.
I'm not that
hopefully one of
strong.
your gods.
Fucking do it.
Okay. So, let's see. So he's tied. Well, since I have 50 feet of slack, I'm gonna like do a double. Like a double, what's it called? A double with rope. Like I'm gonna double it over so it's extra strong.
Okay, so you're reinforcing the rope, is what
Mhm.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah, and
I
way
was like,
and
so-
way
so
and
So
way
you're,
too.
you're reinforcing the rope so you're able to cross it, I guess.
So I'm gonna tie it to Tyr so that if he doesn't like, if I fail to throw him properly, he'll at least not fall to his death.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Because he's not crossing this on his own. I can clearly
Yeah.
tell that, right?
yeah,
But if I help him, it's possible.
yeah, and because of your persuasion, he has taken your side, and he decided that he needs to take the course that makes him the least burden as possible.
Okay. So, I want to ask him to help me. Maybe inquiring advantage from the DM as I throw him?
Who are you asking to help?
I'm asking Tyr. So like kind of
that was like. Are
like
you
okay,
asking
so
God
so
to
it's
help
kind of
you?
like we're both jump like he's like I'm throwing him, but he's like it's not like he's completely limp, you know what I mean? Like he's still
I'm so tempted to just
yeah,
cut the fucking rope when
he
you
can-
throw him. Like,
He can still move around.
yeah.
It's like you said before. It feels like his whole body is like asleep.
Yeah. So he's not as, able. Okay. So I'm gonna throw his ass.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
does that get me advantage?
Like a freaking football.
Does
You're
it-
gonna throw.
not like a football. I'm like grab him by like the arm and kind of like put my hand to his back, and just use my strength to launch him.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
he doesn't.
That makes two of us.
And then you throw him.
Yeah. Did that inquire any kind of advantage? No.
No.
Oh
You're gonna have to
man.
make you're gonna definitely have to make an athletics check.
Okay. Good thing I have a lot of athletics, and I covered my ground. I covered my bases. He's tied to the tree, so if anything, he'll just hang there, and I'll pull his ass back up.
I really just want to cut the fucking rope.
You better not. Okay. 17.
Deer manages to get over to the other side of the canyon, but not quite enough for him to hit the ground.
Can the other? I mean, can the other guys? Can the other guys? Can the other guys be there?
Currently on top of the cliff, trying to hold on to the cliff.
Help him out. You two, help him out. Come on, Paizo. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, no.
You're not helping him out? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can Gwen help him out? Enough?
Gwen's going to try, but he is also, a young elf.
Yeah, he's not as
and he's
strong.
He's trying to hold up He-Man.
I don't get what Paizo's deal is. I don't know why I shouldn't just throw him off the cliff.
So Gwen,
you're being a nuisance.
As Paizo does nothing, Gwen is going to
Paizo,
go to grab his
can you
hand,
help him out?
Hold on. And now both Gwen is on the side of the canyon, holding on to Tyr's arm as Tyr is now dangling off.
Paizo,
the cliff,
if you don't help him, Gwen's gonna go down too.
Ah, damn it, not Gwen. Fine. So I help out.
So what? You like him now?
Yeah, I like Gwen now. He stayed.
He's proved his usefulness.
So you're gonna try to help him?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him because of Gwen.
All right, you're trying to pull up both Gwen and Tyr.
Wait, did Gwen go over?
No. Gwen is on the canyon, is on the cliff.
Yeah, he's on the edge.
Trying to hold Tyr because Tyr no longer has grip of the edge. He has just grip of
God, if you had just helped him out from the beginning, this wouldn't have happened.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
No, this is like 10 times worse.
Make a strength check.
Good lord, this is where the adventure ends.
So 14 plus 3.
17.
So 17.
Just barely holding on.
Yeah, you are holding on to Gwen, but Tyr is slowly losing grip onto Gwen because you are managing to hold Gwen, but Gwen is not managing to hold on to Tyr.
Okay, in that case, wait a second. Tyr's tied.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the rope and I'm gonna pull Tyr.
Awesome. Okay.
Can you? Okay.
Go ahead and take the. Are you gonna take the rope then?
I'm gonna see if I can help him out because since there's enough slack, because 50 feet is not like, even if I doubled up the rope, there's still enough slack that I can like kind of whip it up,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So that he can grab it.
Yes.
It's your turn anyways, Baz. So.
I mean, it's not like a. We're
It's not like
we're not in initiative.
This isn't a turn thing. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I'm gonna whip it up. So
And
that
then
he can-
I'm
so
gonna
he can
grab the rope. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the rope so I can pull up. What's his name again?
Tyr.
Tyr.
It's
Tyr?
like the easiest name in the world.
It's the easiest
It's
fucking-
one syllable.
I purposely made it Tyr so you all wouldn't forget it.
One syllable. One syllable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's 3 words. It's 3 letters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
man.
less letters than your own name. All right, so you say you grab the rope.
Yeah, I grab the rope and start pulling up Tyr.
Okay, you manage to pull up the Tyr. Gwen kind of senses what you're doing. He kind of falls off the edge, but he holds on the Tyr instead.
Oh,
So
Right, awesome.
you are holding on to Tyr and Gwen, and you manage to pull both of them up safely.
Good job, Paizo. I knew you could do it.
Whew, guys.
I just can't let Gwen die anymore.
Anymore.
In another reality, this is actually the 3rd time this has happened. He's in a time loop, and Gwen's died every single time.
I do have cosmic insight.
He's aware of the multiverse.
Thanks, Paizo. I trusted you. Thank you so much.
Who says that?
Gwen,
Gwen does.
All right.
buddies.
He gives you a hug.
Oh shit!
I punch him.
He
What?
falls down to the ground and he's in pain.
He falls over the canyon and dies.
Yeah, he falls down to the pain. Sorry, guys, you gotta go get him.
Damn
Oh my God. So can I say that I then tie the rope to myself and jump
Yeah,
across?
sure. You want to make your own? You want to make your own jump?
I want to ask these guys to hold the rope and tie it to a tree. Take the rope that's on Tyr and tie it to a tree over there.
I tie Tyr and the rope to a tree.
There's not that much rope.
Tyr's
Like
not
there's.
tied to the tree. He's like, what the fuck?
He let himself be tied to the tree. Maybe we should just leave him there.
Yeah.
No, wait, guys, no.
If he let himself be tied to a tree, that's not what I meant. I meant untie Tyr.
He really can't fight against it either.
True. He's
Yep. So I tied him to the tree with a rope.
And now I grab the other
Dude,
end.
What are you doing?
I grab the other end that was on my side, tied on my side, and I want to tie it to myself. I don't know if that's gonna work.
You successfully tie the rope to yourself.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna just jump over it and be like, brace yourselves, guys. Like, let me,
That
like, help
acrobatics
me.
check.
Brace yourself, Tyr.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics. You're
What's-
making a jump.
Yeah, but it's like one of those, like, you know, oomph
Don't
jumps.
question the DM. He's
I'm
gonna
not.
make a mudslide happen.
What are you saying? I'll listen to it.
It's like one of those, like the what are those called? Where they run up to the thing and then they like fling
You're not doing
themselves.
parkour. Hurry the
No,
fuck up
like
and
the Olympic thing where you have like a sand pit or whatever, and you
so
like
you're gonna do like
long
3
jump?
backflips and then do a big
no
spin
no.
into the-
No, when they run up to it and they see how far they can jump in the sand.
Yeah, it's
Like
long jump.
it's not like a nimble jump. It's just like see how far you can go. Like it's a, I don't know. Your call.
Long jump.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Long jump.
I've said I can't. Oh my gosh.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's kinda
You
like a long
do
jump.
that, but I'm still gonna have to. I'm still gonna have to
acrobatics.
make you do a
Okay.
check. Yeah.
Okay. No, I understand. It was a check,
You're
but
still you're crossing a sizable gap, but you're making a really awesome long jump.
okay.
I'll even let you do freaking flips.
If I roll good, I'll do all the flips I can.
Doesn't flip, ends up inside the ground.
He doesn't flip so high, he ends up in space.
Let's see. What is this?
My home.
So I have a +2, 16, 18.
18, you make it.
Oh,
Nice.
You absolutely make it.
I rolled that 16. I was like, that's not enough. But then I looked up and I saw I have a +2 dex. I was like, okay.
The thresholds are actually every increment of 5. So you were already okay.
Oh, okay. Even with the 16?
Yeah, because the threshold was 15.
Oh, okay.
So because 10 is supposed to be normal difficulty and 15 is supposed to be difficult difficulty.
Okay. Like 10 feet? 10 feet across or whatever?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Okay. Whew. Alright.
Oh, thank you,
So,
by the way.
none of us died.
Yep, you managed to all of you managed to get across.
That took
I'm
way too fucking long. But at least we didn't go down that, like, cursed forest.
can ignore that detour forever, and I can just toss away all my notes I had for it.
Oh no! Well, I figured that's where the what's his name was, that he went into the forest and then he just got lost. I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out on the way. If anything, I'll tell Paizo to like
Light
burrow his way to the other, burrow his way from our side of the gorge. Like when we come back down, just tunnel your way so we can safely explore that forest.
Just for out of curiosity. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
just to see, like, hopefully.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I'm quickly checking. I'm getting my rope back. I'm untying Tyr to the fucking tree so I can get my rope
Right
back.
now, you're hearing the pattering of the same of you're assuming panthers that are prowling around, but you cannot see them.
Are they like just around the corner, or?
I'm assuming that Paizo didn't literally destroy the whole entire forest, so there are still trees that you haven't quite yet covered.
So there's another like forest area on this side. And then,
Well, as I was saying before, like the place is littered with is littered with trees, but it's not quite like foresty.
there's just a couple of scarce trees.
I assume that Paizo didn't go around literally firing every single tree.
I mean,
I tried to, but
he only
go
had so
far.
much. Yeah.
But you're only a rock man.
What's it called? But the path still goes up, like from
Yes.
it's still a
As you
clear
go
path.
as you go past this plane, the incline will continue.
Okay, so I guess we'll just keep going. I'll take point again. Shield out.
Okay. So you are continuing through this little plain
I
area.
I wanna like pay close attention to see if I hear any. Cause I heard like a scuffle when I got to the other side.
You absolutely did hear a scuffle, but you haven't heard anything else since then.
Okay. So I just wanna keep my head on the swivel. See if I can be attentive as we go.
I'm gonna just relax and I'm gonna eat a branch as I walk.
So, because you are on such a lookout, one of the panthers comes out from the trees to your left and goes after you. But because you're being so attentive, he no longer gets a surprise round on you.
Oh.
And the panther to the right of you comes out as well and jumps at your party.
Okay.
It's time to roll initiative.
Oh man. Okay.
That is not good. That is not good. I got a 5.
It's only initiative. It's not terrible.
It just tells you, like, it just determines what place in. So I got 17.
Nice.
Okay. So, oh my god, I'm rolling for so many people. Well, actually, Peter's not going to be participating in this battle. Only Gwen is.
Oh.
Tear's getting worse.
He's a. Don't
I mean,
let Gwyn die. He's a squishy little jelly bean. We gotta protect him.
You don't have to.
Like because, because he, like, I know he could, like, I can see that he's
like,
can take care of himself.
All credibility to Tyr is completely gone. He could die for all I care.
Oh my gosh.
But Baz still has, I guess, with this newfound information, Baz still has, like, a reason to keep him alive.
Sure.
No, you don't leave a lanceman behind.
What was everybody's initiative, by the way? I gotta write all this down.
Mine's 17.
I got a 5.
Bit to keep track of. Alright, what was it again?
17 for me.
5 for me.
Dang, even with the, what do you have? What's your dexterity?
1.
Oh, really? Even with the +1? So you rolled a 4?
Alright, yeah.
Shit. GG.
Alright, let's establish the order here.
So Tyr's just like, he's slumped down to the ground, like he's weak.
Tyr is leaning on his lance right now, but he's trying his best, his damnedest, to hold that lance up, but he just cannot. And he says to you, "I'm gonna try my best. I can't do this."
Just take a knee, man. We'll get it.
He nods to you, but he looks like he's ready to swipe at the next opponent that ever tries to get close to him.
If the thing comes close to you, do your best to defend yourself, but don't exert yourself.
Join us next time on Imagine That D&D as our adventure continues, with our episodes being out every Friday, unless stated otherwise. Till next time, travelers, this has been Imagine That.